U.S. election results. Does Trump or Biden have the easier path to victory? It's the day after the U.S. presidential election, and a winner is still far from decided. As the ballots from more than 160 million Americans continue to be counted, however, a picture is starting to come into focus. Donald Trump has already falsely declared victory and accused his opponents of committing electoral fraud. He's fired off a series of tweets, flagged as disputed and misleading, claiming his opponents are fabricating votes. This is, however, simply not the case at this point. There are still millions of legally cast ballots in the process of being counted. Live updates and all the reaction U.S. election results in maps and charts now that Michigan has been projected for Biden, and U.S. media are also forecasting a win for him in Wisconsin. The national race is boiling down to just a handful of states: Arizona, Nevada, Georgia and Pennsylvania. It's 243 electoral college votes to Biden and 214 to Trump, with the White House in their grasp if they reach 270. Here's what the candidates need to happen in order to win the White House. How Biden can win. To put it simply, Democrat Joe Biden simply has to maintain the lead he currently holds in Arizona, Nevada and Wisconsin, light blue states on the map. If he does that, he hits 270 electoral votes, the bare minimum needed to take the White House. In Michigan, Biden pulled ahead of Trump in the early morning hours as mail-in ballots were counted in heavily Democratic Detroit, and by late afternoon he was projected to win the state. In neighboring Wisconsin, the trend there has been decidedly in his favor too. Republicans are talking about a recount. Biden has maintained a steady lead in Arizona with more mail-in ballots to be counted. The margin in Nevada is just a few thousand votes, but all election day votes, which have tilted Republican, have been counted and only mail-in ballots, which have typically favored Democrats, are left. For the moment, Biden seems to have the path of least resistance to the presidency. How Trump can win like Biden? To retain the White House, Trump has to hold on in the remaining key states where he has a lead. In his case, that's Pennsylvania and Georgia, light red on the map above. Then, the Republican has to peel away at least one of those aforementioned states where Biden is on top. Nevada is very, very close. It wouldn't take much of a shift to move the state into Trump's column. If the late arriving mail ballots, postmarked on election day but can be delivered after, turn out to be from Trump-leaning independents or Republicans, not Democrats as expected, the picture for the president could brighten considerably.